Hey everyone, welcome back to Del's Kitchen, and today I'm going to show you one of the easiest and most favorite of the Parsi foods that we have. It's called Salli. We bawas love our eggs a lot and we tend to have a lot of things with eggs. So if you have any leftovers, you just kind of flatten it out on a pan, you break your eggs, you put your garnish, your seasoning, and there you have it. It's a dish. These are basically potato crisps. Now you will get these in tammy wafer shops in Mumbai, or any grocery store. Kanya will sell this. And what you need to get is the barik salli, the thinnest possible salli you get. For people who live abroad, take these packs whenever you visit India, in Mumbai especially. Then you can store them in your freezer for months. So I typically get around 10 kilos of this. Yes, 10 kilos of this, because we tend to use these packs at least 3-4 times a month, and you have lots of dishes which have a garnish as salli as well. So today we are actually going to use it in our food. Basically, what we're going to eat today is eggs on top of potato crisps. And it's a very simple dish to make. So here, if you have a look, I've got some fried onions, garlic, chilli, and some coriander, which is going to be our garnish. Your cheese, your ham. Now you can use anything as a topping. You can fry some bacon and keep as your topping, sausage, different types of ham, your masalas. You can even put tomatoes on it. My boys don't like tomatoes that much, so I will skip that. And all you need is a really thick bottom flat pan if you have one, or you just make it in small batches. And obviously you need your eggs as well. There we go. I've got no oil in the pan, but what I'm just going to do is put in the garlic and the chili. You can even put cumin seeds if you like, just to kind of give it a lovely spicy and garlicky taste. Wait till that gets a little bit warm. This cooks really quickly. So when I was younger and when I used to live in Hong Kong, and my friends used to come over to my house and say, "Come on Della, what's cooking?" And I would say, "Okay, I don't have anything." So, "Do you have salli?" "Yeah, that's it. That's a meal itself. Salli for Eedu." And off I went and made it for them. So going down memory lane again, where friendships are. Salli for Eedu in memory of all my friends in Hong Kong. So I'm going to lower the flame now because it's time to put our salli in. This is a 250-gram pack of salli. And all I'm going to do is, because this is already fried, don't need to put oil. It will release some of the oil that is fried in. And you can use this straight from the freezer. Always have 1 or 2 packs in the fridge, because you never know when you're going to use salli. You can see here I'm browning the salli, and I'm just mixing in the garlic and the chili. It doesn't take very long to brown, and you don't want to burn it. So be very careful, and that's why I have kind of lowered the heat. Pleased with the color that this has acquired, and like I said, I don't need to brown it. So now all I'm doing is putting it on the lowest, trying to flatten it out like a pancake. And just make sure you flatten it in a way where it doesn't have a lot more on one side and a lot less on the other. And if there are gaps, it's fine, because your eggs will go on top. And before you put in your eggs, you need some water. Otherwise this will become like a pizza crusty base, and you don't want that, because it will be like a tug of war to get it out. So get nearly my glass of water, because it's a lot of salli. It's a huge pan. Let's get it off the heat. On with our eggs. And this is almost like making a pizza now. Let's start breaking the eggs one by one. Try and spread them out. Back on the hob. I've broken the eggs. This is where you would probably put your salt, but I'm not going to put salt because we eat less salt, and there's a lot of salt in the salli, so there's really no need. But I'm going to start with magic masala, of course. If you don't have magic masala yet, please come and buy some. Text me, message me, DM me, whatever. Just get your packet as soon as possible. It's going fast. I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of it on the eggs, just to give it a lot of flavor. If you don't have the magic masala, you can keep cayenne pepper, paprika, chili powder. I shall be putting some ham. I already have an open packet of ham. If you have any leftover meat, this is what you do with it. Bacon does go beautifully as well. I'm gonna be putting a mixture of different kinds of cheese. I actually love the taste of sliced cheese on Salli for Eedu. I always have homemade fried onions, grated cheese. Lastly is your garnish, which is coriander, and again a lot of it, and just see how lovely it looks. And you're done. Your Salli per Eedu is ready. Raise the heat to medium now. Shut the saucepan. This is what I'm making do with it. So I'm gonna leave it on medium heat for 5 minutes because I don't want my yolk to harden up. 5 minutes for runny yolks. Longer if you want them hardened. Been a good 5 minutes and I'm just gonna have a look to see if it has reached the fired stage. Just to let you know that sometimes the whites of the eggs can be quite runny. I don't know about you, but I don't like my whites runny. So I just kind of dig in a hole to make sure that the whites get cooked. The yolks are absolutely perfect. Just maybe a couple more minutes and we should be sorted. Our Salli per Eedu is actually ready. See how fast that was. Okay, I'm gonna switch off the hob. Please cook this dish before you're going to eat because you don't need to leave it to stand or rest. The egg yolks will harden and you don't want that unless you like them hard, then it's no problem. Here we go. It's a double portion for me. So cheesy and delicious. A lot of people will probably have this with ketchup. No, not me. This is tasty just by itself. Chili sauce, maybe, pickle, salad. Bring it on. You can have it with anything. I just have it on its own. Wow. Cheesy. Oh, I can get a burst of garlic chili. It's perfect. This is dedicated to all the bawas all over the world. Try your own variation. Be experimental. You never know what you come up with and you'll surprise yourself. Yes, to many more dishes along the way. Get your magic masala, guys. Come on. Thank you for joining me once again. Till next time. See you then. Bye.